Mame fa na se ma PENDREAM TV de osia dem yopo
Ashefone tifo me mo bibiara kwa ba eba PENDREAM TV. Ana maja kon eni Peter Mensa de sembia tudwa omo kire se Chief Justice ya owo hoyi. Emram ene ne papa mu no abra na omo appoint no na ampanfo bebre e wo nanima e wasenka omo hwe omo so ansana ya appoint no as Chief Justice. Ensema hudu bi kawe ho na ma aja kon ene Peter Mensa e de tudwa. Eto beka me ho na yati omo nsem no enchiremu. Subscribe to channel no, like and share jumadi no ma afofro ensa enkabi. Da odinchire e wo comment section ho. Kame ho 90 omon sam no enchire.
Peter Mensa deputy CEO PSC tema ship yard na ai ono so Peter so adjourn me Peter. Yesi mu Jojo Chief Justice pese mu de mo nkrofo banti no. Enti na mo yesa.
Order no. Ma menchia na menchia wati fo nyina. Minua divine share check. Minua so pa. The abuse of power by President Akufo-Addo government, unprecedented under the Fourth Republic. And lawyer, you know it. One kasa crowd kasa bi tia bebri de bia. And to be honest with you, point of argument no crab buttress the point. Minua divine a free base political appointment. Odia meba metrim akomni nchiremu tiu. Yes, ya ne wo ya dwen say in the justice system no obia or what system no mu bia yenya appoint no fa your friends the process near vet no na ya approve na legally it is accepted obia ni hu chima na ekwan be so ne fa so appoint nipa no ana ne ya kire so aye political. Because one case what transia ka say sa Chief Justice yo wuhi na nkamere mu ne papa mu no na mpanifo bebere wananimu a e wose sa mpanifo no na ye fa Chief Justice a ye hwe won ne ansa na ya ba ne so eye tumi be na be ma ya tra sa mpanifo no ana yakwa akofa obi owachiri political power. The appointing authority no eye political. Enti appointing authority na ya political nti ene ye money free ye fa obi odi line ne to ene ye de na bedi animu eno ne ye kire say a political appointment, though the person may go through the processes, get the parliamentary approval just like you were saying, right? Nobody disputes that. However, kwanya ye fa so a ye catapulting the party for a throw in message mo no e kire say to me bi na dia tire. So, enti on that grounds na nkasa kura no mo fraternity ni mo no, the legal fraternity no, you were not happy with it. Sure. And I have power. I buy for fraba. And I buy and say we receive petitions. Me ade amani je ho wo mra sem bia mu ne say nkofo bro mo program be o mo say emra ne sesen. Odi asem bia ba ya say emra ne sesen. Say na emra ne ka. Lawyer, Article 146 and for the purpose of education in Gofo, be a canning I can't American and Ghana 40 we say. I am Rasso and some air comfort Chief Justice no be every step of the process. I am Ra. Will be anti-Amra. Article 146 of our Constitution, 1902 Constitution, they say removal of justices of Supreme Court and chairman of regional tribunals. Or see a justice of the Supreme Court or a chairman of the regional tribunal shall not be removed from office except 146 I make me baba kind the main area I cover Chief Justice no, except for stated misbehavior number 1, incompetence number 2, or grounds of inability to perform the functions of his office arising from infirmity of body or mind. So, grounds of misbehavior, grounds of incompetence, grounds of inability to perform duty, grounds of infirmity in body or mind. And to number 1, there are legal grounds. You the Chief Justice. Lawyer Meboa.
First one here.
Meba. Misbehavior. Stated behavior. And number 1, you see, there was a team what's in the say. See, because all your Chief Justice said, yo, Ghana Fui. 1992 Constitution, no? Article 146. Me be church in clause 1 American canon. Me be clause 6, no? enti tresa ye betimi ayi chief justice
onye invisible
enti mutie ne ye emra na makwan se ye betimi agina di na me ba mpacho na ekwan na sa nyina so a ye be fa so ayi sa chief justice na di no so constitution na kasa ye den as a provide stated misbehavior, incompetence, not able to perform duty, infirmity in the mind or body. Yachire mu pefi enti wo be biada wo be timi anya reasons of certain misbehavior, incompetence, infirmity in the mind, not conforming to or not able to perform her duty. No, sani pana wo ho kwan was some mera way so one throw petition. That's it. Lawyer, ena ofri ho na waba. Ose na kwan be na obefa so. Article 146 clause 6. Or say lawyer de make nyina me say emra ne se senti na me kasa no o tu no ka just your friend is self no but me fa free to no yo lawyer say me fa free to e defo eti me dey free to akwasi me be free to ama lawyer because de make nyina no me patch say emra no se sen na ya ma Ghana fo anya say o na ndisi fo sorry and o mo pese o mo abuse law and o mo sorry as yi chief justice free ho Ghana fo anamo bia yetu bia emra necessary. Okay, into lawyer say can free to 82 no say a justice of the Supreme Court of jurisdiction or of judicature or a chairman of the regional tribunal may only be removed in accordance with the procedure specified in this article. Hey, if the president receive a petition for the removal of a justice of a Supreme of Superior Court other than the Chief Justice, or for the remover of the chairman of the regional tribunal, he shall refer the petition to the Chief Justice. This has to do with superior judges, Supreme Court judges, but they are not the Chief Justice. Okay, now let's go to the
Chief Justice, no, or a Chief of
the Justice.
And you know, be fair too because of a Supreme Court judge.
Fantastic. It may say, it didn't kind of. Mrane tira wo say Supreme Court judges ni nyina mrane ma ho kwase e betimi ayi obia but senipan enye Chief Justice no ye justice of the court, the Supreme Court mrane se petition ye mfa nkoma Chief Justice eno ne ye justices
ono ne ye justice
eno ye justice by yanko article clause 6 clause 6 ne say where the petition is for the removal of the Chief Justice the president shall acting in consultation with the Council of State appoint the committee consisting of 2 justices of the Supreme Court, one of whom shall be appointed chairman by the president, and 3 other persons who are not members of the Council of State, nor members of Parliament, nor lawyers. And even in 2 terms composition, panel members no so much some Chief Justice na den so pretend no ma hwe near but the Chief Justice herself no constitution say petition president na anamo wo so tu say number 1 yan consult Council of State yan form committee ye omo hwehwe nsem no edi ye mu say ya say ma me tokonu asem ya ye ken aso petition bi akwa na number 1 yes petitions I call president and home president na ya take mako 3 anya ba ko 3 mako ma menka dia ajo man sambeti ase mako 3 4 petition ya 4
say ba ko wo ho dada ni ensansa ko kan
fantastic eti justice no Chief Justice na asem no ono go petition mako 4
political
na ko and trust tio na meka say said ye nso ye no
sa
say ye famra kwaso and ye di yi ma me saloto sai and the free one ye say constitution na gina so I remember those times o ye conversation na emra ben ye tia emra say and come on ye di no ni tia wa no
Peter oh say niam wo si e betimi di agina so
yes
ayi Chief Justice no say wo hwe justice tokonu a sa eniema no
tie petition meba when you omo petition the content of the petition will determine the grounds.
President Mama was here salute no They say
So,
they better look to.
Salute President Mama because Papa ne pese yen fa peri yo so enya bibia enka oye na nko ye tintin bia won ne sa so petition o me sa so pede you what President Mama said the be amra necessary Article 146 no akyerɛkyerɛ mu pefe ɛkwanya ye be fa so yi Chief Justice said enti President Mama atu sa na mo no pepe enti mumia mo President Mama baso na nese yes MPP for na wa ma so de ene ye ko wonim say no so bobi na kan asem everybody can go to court enya that no guy say everybody ba ko na ye bia mintim kan ka so everybody can go to court enti ene omo kwa obi asu omo kwan yi de wo say ye hu ne atiase wa han say bibi biada ekoso abama metokono Chief Justice nyina no e famra kwaso obi antiamra no enti no emra no soso akere se ye oye wo ho kwan se ye beyi Chief Justice afri ho
okay
ene wa ma ye nyina so a ye de be fa so ne ye Chief Justice enti atiefo Ghana-fo tobo MPP fo ma sori a ene se si a lawyers be se different o mo come lawyers ni nyina agbomu a obi e kokoto anje de yi Afghanistan na ba Ghana yeso ye hu bi okrom adwudwamu a ene nyina ya tena
but me Peter Chief Justice vetting our parliament
yes
they me hu yesa maame no appointment ye political na politics ni pay masters adwuma na oba be ye bra Chief Justice timi gina parliament committee anim kan say ukuta birth certificate enu nche say o ye Ghana ni
can you imagine
but say passport dia
can you imagine
o ye Ghana ni lawyer
mama kasa
birth certificate ni ya passport with birth certificate untimi nya passport
nya me sha sa asem de bia me ko ba bia na me kan kra na me su woni bibi all documentation na a train identity in the country it is only birth cert and a train woman the roots baby of free oh papa baby of free on the face value every information is on the birth cert aside birth cert there's no identity card I will be someone all other cards now make reference to Supreme Court all other cards now make reference to
Ghana card birth cert
now Supreme Court now my Chief Justice Atimia say we cannot use birth certificate to determine our identity. We are lost. No, we are lost. So on that, lawyer.
Yes.
So obi jina sadi we no ka say a kind of incompetence to determine a matter in that way. Oh na so no I na say mo beka.
Na so okra we MPP no beka sa.
Na
number 2
lawyer
number 2
ya sa say me okay. Say omo wie say you know. Kan wo ma ye condemn Supreme Court decision.
Okay.
And I'm sanka kan say Sebiuta Frache say no ni aye hu and they say unanimous.
Yes.
Unanimous. And my misan question say so nipa 5 or say 7 obi eni na adwen ni bisa
sa we are talking of no there are legitimate grounds
I say incompetence
there be in principle there be in principle court biara wo hu kwan say obego right or wrong and onye incompetent
general be can say
well say we
abuse of power
any abuse of power
if you are
discretionary authority
discretionary power
that discretionary authority is posing
incompetence yes
divine better na me ka say yes so injure my need you dey share
na your man of misbehavior not baby they were I'm a for better grounds of misbehavior. Public
but minianum ni am pese ye chia se ni say o man Ghana 19 na ye kun.
Of course.
Enti say ye Charlotte say edi ya fa kwan paso.
Like almost you sumra.
Yes. What they did, what my party did was wrong.
Okay.
Me can MPP for the fewer na ye kan ya adwen na do me kasatia ya
okay
but for once my sorry
okay so lawyer me so me dey put it to you for once have we done anything wrong regarding this process?
No.
So
far, Mahama, near why you know, 100%.
My young man is what?
Peter,
at the end of the day, the content of the petition will come and clarify everything.
Two scenarios, no you. Sir, Charlotte said, "Dear Bayern, you condemn it. You say you're wrong." And so in this case, you know, so say we say you shall say be a kufuado Bayern, wa abuse power ne emra. And a Charlotte said, you know, when you say BB question us a young conde.
The American say 2 wrongs don't make it right.
Okay.
2 wrongs.
And there's no wrong here as of now.
Lawyer,
there's no wrong.
You ready to see what Parliament. Parliament will procedure emra omode the affairs of Parliament. Samra kronwano. Speaker for be a yusu. Say obi
Michael Kwe yusu.
Michael Kwe. We are member of Parliament. Political party being a do by. At the moment I be declare intention say as an independent now. We sit here and declare say vacant. Ya yusu Samra. And then back bin ko yusu ya. Chief Justice say a constitutional crisis. Yeah, I dear Chief Justice here, you know. Lawyer, Chief Justice kasa about law. Video na me boy na when near general. Was CBB or be a law. Back bin and so law.
No use.
Constitution no use. But lawyer me back. Senya back bin and the general na soa. Adianka omuye Supreme Court Chief Justice mo ye no. And kasa mara no a from 1992 aye adwuma no. And Chief Justice and kasa mara no and kwase no. Senka backbone and Jan and also and defend it ni ruling. Any sa emrana or activity or the year juma efa those seats will declare vacant na and ka per Supreme Court ruling Chief Justice ruling nearby no and ka samra no enye effective be me boa and kwa gu mra no
ba wonim kwan a ebe fa so de CCA no
because and
enye removal
ye betimi say this or call because emra no the whole plane but Chief Justice na emra no also protecting what the year juma no what from mra no year
Peter Ankan article 129 clause 3 intro
but lawyer
very easy.
May I
say Peter,
I want to
Peter so be kan okura October 17 18 and December 7 and na Chief Justice lead Supreme Court members be na wo mo twifas me can say ne body language kra no na enye me kan fi ha
but what can number when you na me tell say no to be there
power more points I do see misbehavior
but no nya misbehavior
bad day
o say me say ahomaso
misbehavior there's a misconception I want to clear there's a misconception I want to claim with all due respect o say 2 wrong
don't make it right
is there any wrong here now?
The say Nanado in the Mahaman.
That is not the point. That's the point. No, people have reasons on which they've written their petition and make us 3 petitions or say 4. So people have 4 different petitions against one person
on political
different which one? Have you ascertained that, lawyer? When you ascertain that point, there's no wrong here now. People have bases, people have reasons, and no more kuchiregun krata so say, Mr. President, your mind nai. Yansen for say yenti. Yesusu say, Chief Justice Mami Tokono want to mean to say, oh, Chief Justice. Mumman penifonshe mumfamra kwanso ni engine free ho. Boni biansi wa. Okay. Let no say siano. Mesre Ghana for me. The point I want to make say, Obi and from here. MPP for move to no mukobe nano Obi and President Mama. Until say a bayan is young for be a man for a person 90 and say, a man in the church. Constitution a boy in a home by President Mama promises obey upholding the rule of law. I dear be a wo ye be an any amuntu be ye piano, obey make sure it's in recourse with the law. In Ticana Funya Sabo Tremono. Now raise certain agenda, not a course of Mumio follow MPP for Montrefie. No more fan cracker, no more true lawsuit. They should write notes from how President Mama is leading the country now. Almost here, dear. No, when you say, that's Abrania Vayam Yamaya Crasso. When I'm lawyers. But
Peter, now I can't you.
Yes.
Me to me, akano aguframa so
yes
say sanka nanado
yeah
of kwanya mahama efa so ya anka ye mre
fantastic
because anka Charlotte say no obe or receive petition meaning say me kai say or the command na mum ni mahama ye no atone bo no de ko
and so open talk for you
and no de why na na do ye bibisa anke ba betra na o kan kura usu no
ni aye
no we are go you
enti no
ye no wase mo na mo ble
enti no lawyer o kwa no asam no ka bia no ba besi ako ba besi ba be ejira no
The briefing I got this morning, and let me comment the National Security Operatives and the law enforcement agencies. The information I got this morning is that already they've traced about 40 of them to a particular terminal or warehouse in Pung, which belongs to an Indian man of extraction. The briefing I got this morning, and let me comment the National Security Operatives and the law enforcement agencies.
To abati lusuleship no. Udim said they have not changed their modus operandi.
Yes.
The same taxes no Takashima. See, they think that superior Ghanaians.
we no go sit down be the Jesus
next topic. John Jinapwa ne wakasa. Yet is containers bro. Kwa be 1,003. Ayira. Oh, ECG containers. Yeah, be close to 1,003 Ayira. But honorable Jinapwa say ewie or say Oma Atra Kenya 40. India ni bi no moton no or matching open. But Oma be video na yembra discussion.
The briefing I got this morning, and let me comment the National Security Operatives and the law enforcement agencies. The information I got this morning is that already they've traced about 40 of them to a particular terminal or warehouse in Pung, which belongs to an Indian man of extraction, and they've confiscated all the 40 cars, and they are moving them to a secured location. The man indicates that those containers were sold to him last year, and so that's a subject of a matter of investigation. And the law enforcement agencies would ensure that the law takes its course. There are also reports of some other areas that they are picking intelligence. They will trace all of them, retrieve all the containers as soon as possible, and put the perpetrators before the courts of competent jurisdiction. Let me just sound that when we start prosecuting these people, let nobody come to say we are witch hunting. These are properties of the states. Every legitimate and legal means to ensure that we retrieve them and to hold all those behind these acts to account. And so we'll continue to work hard and ensure that we retrieve all these containers. Picked up this Indian in connection with this. The briefing I got this morning, and let me comment the
for ya boda dabate ya discussion in Peter o watemahabo say we deputy CEO o watemahabo simple sa say ya beka say containers ECG containers ajira e dey free tema
menu ba he awero for say o man na ye wo no ma menka say senka ya ansasa ban pa kaya wo me say the rot and the mess and the thievery across every sector no so my Ghana for yansrunya me pa ne ma kokubo nsam keka yakoma na ke sakoto obama MPP a nka samre ye na ya obituary wa man nka ye funeral because the mess at the port no and sometimes some of the sectors no aya ne time ade we ya ye ka ho asem no Ghana for ebio mama min kyeremu ye enya ade a eya ndc aban ba ye ya na ade a yire o
okay
me pa mo chomu ntie ye enya ade a ndc ba ye ene yakọ containers e port yes ayira transition period and omoma yeti say there are some ECG imported things be items be containers about 3,000 plus and a what am the kosher transition mutieni you na after transition after president ebe appoint the ministers any ade or appointing ministers and minister of energy eba ye John Jinapo and in penny 4 years say ye be start your investigation okay mo say containers be say 3,000 and among the makra what and nyama say anyway even at the earlier stages no we were questioning the content of the container, why they made such purchase, what was the use of those items, whether we and yama almost see I think 10 years time I'm going import it. And yama it's almost about 10 years time. Yes, and those aspects will come later. Value for money issues will come later. But the issue has now say containers saying and I'm also in what transition and as a see containers saying and a war yard why
okay
and no or come investigation and you say about 1,003 of the containers said you must take on any omokoya inventory because ya transition at the amount paper so no ya tro say it is say ya tro paper so the amount see ya momi yanko yanko kan enko hwe se eye no kura na enu na yewra John Jinapo ni team ko ye ko kan ye ko take stock on an inventory of the items ye ko hwe containers no 1,003 of them ya mutu ayira o ka some people before 6 excavators e wo krom ha ba say 500 excavators ye hwe na excavators na den 2 it is a containers ye ke ana committee no ko hwe ye mo hwehwe mu wie no ade no 1,003 ayira 1,003 na ayira na Ghana for Mr. Tiwa ha enye say ye take over from government and as 1,003 na ayira MPP time of management and as 1,003 naira. Entienne ye tracing their information ye put eyes on the ground sir. Ye tracking wherever sir containers no fire. And it's an tibi. Now in the video he confessed. Nipana our 40 containers no as it auto dabai last year. Yes. Auto
before or after election.
After election, they see no more Yama will grow my papa.
After election,
MPP for after election, the things they did is sickening. And nothing that we are using a system to sanitize the system. The Biana Ghana for you to me deny now so brane. Yakoyanim. Messini Pana confirmation or Twadiana last year.
After
elections. Entity Senipana Twadiano last year. Samirinya, how many cremo? It is the same people. And now, among Kofoni be Omunya of the issue. And almost that and almost I confirm normally ways so your friend saying containers fly. They should wait for the full investigation into where all those 1,003 containers went to, who gave it out or who sold them out. Now prosecution will start. In fact, on this case, baby, ye tall container no. Baby, ye tall container no. Nipa or tall container no. Nipa or tall container ni no. Emrani omubedi. Enyama e wom ni emrani omubedi. Sa nyama baby akwa kodi sesia no ni emrani omubedi. Sa create loot and share agenda no. This is the highest of it.
Eti Peter say ya unim container no transition period na ya ma figure na ya 3,000.
Yes.
Then later no energy minister be who say almost 2,500. But 2,500 say kwe kano aka
1,003.
So 1,003
na ira yes.
Eti aka 1,002. But in documentation krata mu ni de e kire se omu ECG e import omu ne ma 3,000.
Yes. Oma kotrogu krata mu. It is a siano a tracking a year. You prefer baby MPP for the sa containers now questions to be a beginning. Me taper.
me baha na imbetu mrantie no na mebu se na mokasa ya na manage. Okay. Manage pa me de wawa me honda me kofia na makachre me.
Okay.
Ghana wo future. Yen ye pay yen dues. Ye seek kwanso. Bible no Saudi 70 ya ne aka no.
Insurance fantastic. Extra time.
Bonus. Bana mbeto wom no mo very divine by ya wakare ni you say na masre chill awre ho say mona dachi ni ho a mo ba bisi anan nti me ni amo ye na emede papa na mum kai hu say enye MPP nko MDC abai wam handover sa problem si ewoko mumma yemfa Ghana mum
yes
instead of NDC
of course
MPP na ni ayemu bi enhu ni a share with mum
yeah
krono a ekoso nyina no enya MPP nko sebe NDC for so ye tinken to yembo na se na mu hwehwe mu yi na munjina hosa na se aban NDC ni be ka che se manhwe ya 12 years kwa na man am so enye hwe Ghana for say 88 ye beto na mo momoden mo ka say na makasa akire muhu
of course
se ni ayeye
of course
mo hwe ni anhwe ase se na be ya daachi bi no aban bi ba mo betumi aka kire oni ayeye ye e di ato ho amanchirima mo hu ni ayeye MPP for ye nso se yanhwe ye ni ekoye sa nso na ye be kasa fa ye hu na nansa o mampanyi e kan se ni minister bia obefa wadwuma say go mine no ono e wa semka e me depa so betumi agina sa asemi so na ni ministers etumi aye nia e be different from their MPP ministers. I was one of the people I say me can say Nanaju will go down in our history as the worst president Ghana has ever had and the most corrupt. I stand by what I said. So I say enunti se mishia mo ana mo kan mani age.
Okay.
Mo mayen fasa kwan we so
but Peter, so let me Peter me ye aye a bit disappointed.
Okay.
Because say MPP awini. Na say after election wetimi at NDC wetimi at na Ghana ha. Ama containers 1003 anjira yetimi atunto ko tede mu ka say India ni ye chi nui. Ye chi India ni say o say after election any a ton man na say NDC mo after election mo lusu guide pa ma say
that obaba won't take you over port honum no omonko fo nko ane wo you have not changed and only when the president holds the swearing in moment yen and their friends sending some we not 2 minutes one is someone
but MPP anya sao
you entity and appointing authorities na ebeshe in some penfo no mo hye ahanu ho no nyina at the port obia no obia that so until say president be appointing new members to even go there. And even as we speak, it is not all the people when we appointment of people to various agencies, institutions are still ongoing. And government is a process. You don't just get up and do everything once at a go. You can't do that. So what I say, so what I say, it's just abuse of power, wickedness, and just like lawyer you were saying, President Mama only yakosha kukuom ni yakasa. And your ministers and one on your magazine, CEOs, deputy CEOs, every appointment of President Mahama has been cautioned because President Mama no and even another foreign public or what that track record of prosecuting his own. Yes, until no. Nesekana esikanu fanu. What we am for? Ma wani show the amount. na hwe na ye ne yie na didi mmom sa odon samienu ekwa kobom na mara na tewa mara ne obedi enti sa ye hu we ni asese hu so obi abodwe sese ano adan wasensuo eden asudi ho edia points no ye to ho fo
okay
na ye de enhyehyɛ no egu akwam but de we no ma ye ne de no kwasem ne Ghana fo monhwɛ the beer containers na fa bia no said ye ne ye ndro chi ne ya ne ya che be 40 no de aka nyina be chia Ghana fo na mo hwe kyire no so ye be ma mara ne wonadi
unim meba divine so but quick one unim Peter enkofon so bi dwen say said ye free 3000 later no per document bi so che say 2500 kwan ayesa ye 2500 ni nyina akora ne buy
from investigation still I don't go and we are trying to track and this one just look at those quick one within a short moment any aquaculture 40 containers that means wherever the rest are going ever connecting in
okay divine
Peter now okay no me papa say broni adwuma eya ban adwuma ye didi hu ye nidim
thank you and one year foot
divine patch of brem why
unim sa some way ne kind some way unim dedi kind unim say omo set a trap ma ora jonjinapo and what tomu trap no mo set ma no dedi kind the transition no time no more information no mo the man no na accurate information and no follow ups no na ma really Eniama atosin ewo system ni mu na the communication gap na ora jonjinapo de ba ni mu na no na ama MPP for na take advantage na me nya Peter ka say MPP for na omu ni mu no they know what they are doing because omu ni mu they know ade no omu ye no they are just being mischievous it's deliberate say omu pese omu ntum futuro mimi wo honum na kofo frame say omu say nditi for balance ya omu ko wiewia containers ni amaniama and they know say sanya asem ne ko no unim say endra tamwa enen na samote anum na na mo discuss asem we ba no MPP for have emergency national committee meeting to discuss how the party is becoming unpopular.
Okay, and any 3 days and
now we discuss no emergency meeting because for party head officer. MPP is becoming unpopular and unattractive to the youth. So and some of these things in here, sa corruption, ya manwa. When him say press conference na Attorney General here, no. As ama abutuom like as among abubuom. So that meeting no sa containers we no. They just wanted to equalize and quickly no throw out into the air say NDC for buy na 2000 something like that.
And my sister Okumasi. Osi o tie Kumasi station e dey na senior NDC buy o ma wia containers brought 1000.
Because also John Jinapoba na oka say something is missing. No one church asem mu yie no. Say onu mom no pese. Excuse me. Onu mom no pese Ghana for ehu no kra e wa asem no mu say ade na fine. Wonim say ade ba ko bie so e wo sa ade mu say yen Ghana for yete honum bibia na de abrɛ say taxes are into tariffs are into ya. Bibia see en boy aboso. Meanwhile no aban mu panyifo ne nkrofo mu aban mu eso mu do mu kate omu lifestyle no that prof legacy no eso mu twa so na ye Ghana for ho to he no omu do mu si omu njai. And look at these things so when so mu connive here this thing no enye just about some ECG staff will be keke a whole cartel because me no ka say sa contain the series one enye chocolate enye golden tree chocolate now they show to come so the command girlfriend eye containers are emu eduro and na unim say before ade be fi port no customs for wo mu national security for wo mu military wo mu police for wo mu say institutions no and how to mean clear ECG ankasa no mo order ade no
board chairman sukra nka
to me but you know say ade we be jira no do you know what they did unim say what has come to the fore no say some state institutions where some of them no when they are making their requisitions no more orders outside no more private event saying individuals of Osika no more orders no say na be ya omunyama ne ba make clear as part of government concession no nyama no no ma yes
what's the day
me say say aban no omo requisitions omo ye for state institutions in nyama so omo hia nyama so ECG for some of these institutions no omo ba be yom orders na omo ni private people no so akonaive na omo de omo de akwa shem. So at the end of the day no it is the same with the ghost names no do you know what happens the real people no ma ye adwuma no ube who say ye ntuom ka na ghost for no de ntuom ka dada because into him say scan baba no the kasa ECG for the clear and niama ye ECG akasa de no na private people they are clear omo de no omo de kofie na ECG for de to because he say ba be yam omo
okay
pese me kan Jinapo minimum no ba matisa oyade pa
okay
oh serious
matisa oyade pa minimum nti moko amon kan chere se onto asosa ma onchi akwa monsesa
of course
that's lawyer that's pa that's lawyer pa divine yanko
lawyer woman no bogala we boy yi ba ko be bobuga ba ko no bobuga what is that someday be me tie no ma ya appointment no obona ba so some of the appointments no me so obona ba so one day be down moment so team am hwe TV3 ni buafu that appointment ya mo ye say
na ora na me ka say
okay divine ya na yanko why na
oh wo de do me so apani yanko
kasa se me se kasa enye yanko me se kasa divine kasa ne yanko sa na me kan
enti de me kan say all these things we num nyina no ye keta hyehye ne proye ne krono a e course wo SO government na ma have you ever sat down to ask yourself senti imagine pass ye to aba na NPP for breaking it and ka wo just on my way then pan and KDC have you asked yourself that question say imagine pass ye to aba we say them breaking 8 ni nyina no this was the agenda o ade aka omo de ba be ni o
because any man bone ni do
so
omo de be
no na imagine say nita et honu mu na nita o na account mu a kakraka ni na account sika o mu ye 25 Ghana cedis ni momo kura de sika ndu
na so no the car
863 million Ghana cedis overdraft
no
akọ individuals pocket o ba ko jisika no bank e dey akom kotokuom. It's all of these things ringing also ECG ade we aye ken and me buy am me say Indian man bi wakwa konya mu forte ato aye ba be che no ya che na ese be yi no I'm hoping say you be track obi bia and me biggest concern no civil servants the public servants no you know sometimes the political appointees in here any show bebre o obekomu no na customs any boys be on more port one ne security national security for boys be enti omudin obi anhu omu enti omudin no omu no mo fa akire e no makomu di sa adwiri yi ne keta hyehyɛ yo
in this case the divine na wonya adwen ECG containers ECG our managing director ECG our board so you think say after election no yeah NDC and take you over no customs for bi ni boys bi wo ho no na civil servant for bi ebetimi ayesa
na isi person me sure say ECG for na nkasa no sa containers na mo order ni ama no na yesi nema 3000 4000 I want to mean give you proper stock of a niama na wo container ni mu no wan kasa kra na mu nyo werem
until kra ni start free say transition period omo ma figure 3000 then later energy minister be hu say 2500 then to chase even but ECG account document mu nyina na say 3000 container $500,000 sa 3000 ya na nya 3000 2,500 just 500 containers sika bia di kan afa ba bi no
and na pese me sure say
ansa na we no so ho asem no and then me dey me hunu ni say this is not the first time omo yes adi what me say ECG containers no omo import baba bada eton
oh say na me pese me sure say eniama na omo de ba no bebre honum a na street light ya omo tumi buy say the 30,000 abai obe kona di nyina agu ayi okanshi stores mu a ye de ye business agu go for shops mu because ya diverting no it's the same thing hwɛ unim sɛ containers na ngasa no mu ka sɛ ɔmo utie Jinapo account na inventory no mpɛ sɛ ɔmo hu specific items na ɔmo order yɛ container no mu no nkrɔfo no tumi nkyerɛ de ɔmo mɛka ne sɛ ɔmo generalize no ɔmo si o ɛyɛ transformers ebi yɛ meanwhile no they were hoping say comment say containers 1,000 say na wom ne dodo say na wom enye omo na buy after transition no they came and then they informed us not to know you know ECG cry to me kra niama edeba no ahye da ma the mortgage ache no no we are ya auction no obi akwakoto na sa ni pa akoda san so aba beton ma ECG $4 no matter aye nipa na omaye omaji say omaye omaji say omubegu oman no abo oman ne kro no MPP fo no sa ne omo yes omaje oman no sa etimi de sa asem we NDC fo so omu omo asem ka na omo nkyerechire nsem no mu yie because see an sanya NDC fo na so MPP fo so asem no mu a omo di chi basabasa na omo ye no no
report ni be pie
by inja communication into hono unim say that small gap na ebeda mu no no omo gina so a omo di sign yama no enti no me dem se mo njai se be ya Jinapo every day bi o asemu ya bai onye ho press conference o man kofo hu stater ya ba bedu because the people are misinformed ono up ti o imagine say the confident trickster ono awia na omo abokro no o ma teni asem no de aba beto NDC for so as if omo mu na afa ade because omo hu o ma asem ka o ti ase because omo according to them no o be can say o so ko hu ye na all of us ade ade na yera ene ono afa ade no meanwhile no so nim sa ade ni ni ho nti omo hwe na omo ka asem no mu yie na yetumi nya nya asem no puma sibre
Peter enra na me ni bobi edi sa nkomo
okay
so ahun sabe nye ne be kire minister dia obeye first day ade ne ba no kasa already onya committee ni report kasa radio station and then wo kasa me hu ni say ene say 40 containers yi wakasa sa briefing you dey me on daily basis but Peter sanka minister it me your press conference ena wo bi ade nani so a ena ade a chine TV stations radio stations no obi ebiem no obi echem because so we can say Accra FM has a year you don't expect say Ghana ni bi at Accra FM
that's true
and then the okay ye wo awia wo has say TV3 enu obi ana ye dey eti so but press conference dey e be ye topic ya and now we ade a chia obi anu anu obi e fa obi e dey ye dey e ka ye be hu say containers ni ba da be e brebe na containers ni e yiraye ebrebe na wo ye ma 3,000 later 2,000 wo constitute wo ye isa committee ya because uchire mu wa ha na nipa kakra bi ate no wa chemo na nipa kakra bi ate na party communicator no akwata no wedi I think say do be bia emwa communication no
you have a point about you see issues ni de enya ba ne saa was say open ho but looking at the magnitude of the case no said you see can any misunderstanding any information how you have to get time and get the information in concrete and sign our full blown press conference.
But also we so
what
social media so say okay. The way people for ne
aye
your friends are feathers means because feathers as so contain any mu na etu me say my sister wo Kumasi o say na de Kumasi stations de omo ye no say NDC ba power less than omo wi containers 1,003
so my fidie kwachi pa me fa my fidie so na makase Ghana ni bia wotie me sa containers na ayira no MPP fo mu be fra ban so no mu wi asa containers no ena NDC aban ya be ya hwehwemu ne hu sa 1,300 containers na ayira ene ya nyame adom ya kwakochi India ni bia wa confess wa kanokure se ampa MPP fo eton 40 of the containers at the man enti no kura ene ne say MPP aban wansa no mu be fra ban mu no mu wi a sa containers no eno ne kura no ene ne yakwakwati India ni bia ono so aka no kura say yampa MPP 40 containers at the man enti sabio mu kro no na wo mu boy ya bo mu so no ana danko dada dress e de menua divine e ka se wo mo nimu pa na eye mischief ane propaganda ene wo mo pese wo mo ye enti bebe biara wotie me e wo self indication so what is a MPP ni bi ka se ana containers and this buy na ira eye hurodo hurada yansam ka chene se oye trofo ene India ni na ya che no was say MPP for ton 40 and the man last year and omo ton man na last year one and wa bemu MPP for and then wa bemu e di containers ayira ye ka ho asem no kora ne say MPP for na atom containers and then ya ba ye chi
na nya ni nyina na ba
na o ya me ba na ene no oba wa kasam a me se no etasum na menim se honorable minister ebedu no ho say ya ba hwe say ya be ye major press conference on this issue na all the facts no e dey put in be na kana fo nyina ehunu kura wo sa ade we mu say de be ya ekira obi nkogina hankase ade chia obi nkogina hankase na MPP fo munya me brasam a wo mo ye ya ansa na wo mu fire abamu no ya magana fo nyina hunu say me say divine asam ya me kan ya am so aka to so no say people for nyame ma anhu ye mobo pa no mu breki etu okrom ha wa enka samre mo ye nyina enka say togo na ebi mbakwa akopese metna o say benio say ukọ Burkina Faso na obi akwakopa me come tell say see ja MPP for even one extra year e de kan ho ahụ enka kro no mo bobo ye say top because say the MPP for didi no enye o mo nsanko a o wo mo nsane o mo nai wo mo ti no mo di bubo mu tese wo dwen ho say ah na MPP for yi o man no mo dwen ye ho de
okay
na kan hu say what the o kan sisi ya yi me de manu si
okay
na a whole nita a whole government agency 25 Ghana cedis ah na wo anopai wo ba kra wo fifie sika sai na ade ma wo ba ne one day wo ba anopa wo ko suku sika sai na ade ma wo ba no na a whole company sika ka wo company a bank company account mu aya 25 Ghana cedis so na sa company no at the ka 830 million
as low so
830 million Ghana cedis. Ha, MPP for mo ya mama for o ma be bom man no. Na Israel Kenya me say ya ba. Na ye hihye niama. Enti se de ye si hihye niama na ye be sere Ghana for. Muni achi na musua de. Na MPP for mo musua.
Nita maame we.
Ghana wo hwe no.
Na unim say under kesi and corruption aba bonten ne nansan nyina ye ono an ministry
of communication.
Asiu. E na unim say say agency session ase a omukra no yenti omudin kra po na sa sika we ye bubo di no
na de ye beto
na imagine omo
na kanita de kanita de ayasa na wo yes 25 Ghana cedis
25 Ghana cedis
now no the cow over
25 Ghana cedis
yes
is that in cedis or dollars?
Cedis.
25 Ghana cedis.
Okay, $1.25
cedis.
And I can also.
And one more de 830 million. 830 million. What was I can we have to work? Na sika wo account to mu 25. Ah! Onim say papa ya wono ko atofie mako 37. 37. Na ya tabiri o man sika na nipa ba ko kwabra ne one agency akoda no uwie ya 37 houses.
Na unim say utina wa sabi o sika omu wia ye nyina unim say omu enya hu nyansa say omu de be enyuma ama material unim say omu enya omu adwi say omu de be and you know because they don't even believe in the Ghanaian system no omu afa nya bibia ofa be bibi wo Ghana say you ama Ghana nya ho faso
na mabuna bresa
dia ya omu kura ne say sa sika ya omu wia no nyafu you ask yourself say into wia ne bebre yi sabi you then pa na wo we are say
37 houses no we be twa nsa ba ko de ato ba kum wo twa uti de akoto ba kum wo twa nine de akoto ba kum wo fuda ba kum o he na wo be de ehfa
na we po edikin no na ka de okum bosom so de ne
no to be honest nyame anadi afofie pa ekofo ye yi o mafia be mu na nka de be to man no oba na mama me nkofo ya baso say me water shipyard.
Okay.
Now restructure na ye water shipyard no.
Okay.
You name say me park Ghana phone na ede hu. Baby a ye catch almost say baby a no, baby a ye hwe ho eka ho. But nyame adom my able CEO Mr. Suleiman Osman, the leadership no, you put it nyama together, you restructure nyama. One of our fantastic guys, sir.
Peter, me say me pe
one of the fantastic guys, Mr. Rashid Noureddin, your friend is one of our guys. They are really doing fantastic work there. Okay. Now, what's me bought on my baso because very soon, the shipyard, one of the key agencies ruling up the 24-hour economy. Okay. Because we are going to run 3 shifts. That means you be creating more opportunity for the youth. That means you be raising more revenue for government. Now on minor say the president mama person reset on minor, you restructure on minor, not on money to me Jina brand and said the MPP for best sell woman to say who money be aba and yana ask fem above MPP for pa they say Jamia my new man can Obama menka no my memo meduma for baso more year juma ya mama baso
na my juma me say me pay juma why
aba asamba nyabotre
you wedding we see you want me pay juma
you wedding komo
me pay juma
see Peter pressure that is on okay see no pressure Eda Peter so no na mumi de mesra de say mu amu esi you see amu di post ni amanya appointment mu hwe ni what is say na na adom time and me the video bi to me ya che say obi peduma disable girl bi o peduma see you bi agere no akonya mu afaya no oh yeah it's on record yeah we elas lazito se lazato na or no cancer asem no to the extent say they were talking about some of the a lady with disability or compare juma just say na ninye na see you be achi no some MPP for year can ho asem sisia. So all of these things post no manya no munye careful omo get ye microphone so bia
mama me fa koso kakra 0302208090 esa no omo so wachire no omo adwa mama me fa koso kakra 0302208090. Hello, good evening, Pacho Bodini Uncle.
Nana Maya Santua, we unia bema Gemfi Francis, oh, that's all, man.
Young community bema.
Hey, you made a many opportunity. My minister to the upon a whole day and I do mean Shira Mao. Yanko Pon shared you must so ye more my Ghana, no more who burns you account for some. Your best sorry spiritual, physical, Yanko for that crash on the Busia or Yesu Dimo. Yanko Pon Kyle not in any micro. The American say, Nanama, the American say, MPP4, who Pekua or Ghana Hafa, or my day walk from pa a MPP4. The Antina America, so I say, or more, you let me only 3 or more come once a mina, Pino was not on proof, and one shen some can. I say 1% now. Omuka so mo de ba na ndisi fo so omunye do mu yi na nya 1% nti se omo yi afiri ho kra na ke se omunye hwe na mi bi sha se tama omo ba 2017 na mo transaction na se ni ye dada na tax bia na so what ya ti mu na mo de beto so nso so mo be bre omo ho ase na omo be ye so mo bi omo an bonus still omo da so kasa
okay
na me ka so ma den wo
me da se Jamfi from my next commissioner mo tam no continue to twa so ma me. Hello caller, good evening. Hello, good evening. Me ba yen ko why? Hello.
Hello.
Pacho ya tu nka yen ko.
Pacho even bo abaso.
Me da se.
Hello.
Uti on kasa why? Hello, ya tu nka.
Pacho good evening.
Good evening.
Bo ba so na ejuma amoye.
Da se.
Yen pese me ka cho mpanyin fon se mo ka sama eya omuntie mo. Muna mo hotu omo muna munim information nye omo na omo ba na omo to ni cho omo no sa other stations bi no ba mutu omo chi se de ase ye de omo bi na chi omo omo nya isa ne ma no no mo show no omo ni kom ho na de me kan so omo ni ko youth no support omo na grassroots for no omo ni kom muna mo nya position no mo ni ko mo ni ko mo na mo kai omo because youth nani abre enti mu teach omo a omo ni bebre wo mo so ti je meka no na afa so kumase for no mesre mo wo tra akra no ka se wo kanche ko akira wo nko ba bia because ko he say MPP you for you akwakotere kumase na omo ye saade no
mate ye be ko ho mate ye da se hello next caller good evening
Sibirikiti bantu mako tiahima.
Ye nko.
Next so said the okana no.
Mate.
Last commander mini tutupachi ashima soba kanable. Mami di kan asidati in koma woni crew.
Amen.
Any producer, the champion producer, the award winner producer. Ya kan so koma me boss Peter Akwasi Mensa bra me sira o so ya frane. Me te nka che. Yes when you appointed.
Hey boss kasa na nkrofo wa ade na chi o mesira o.
Mati mami, yes, you do soon. You are said you also here, but you are saying, one unim. Why you na the mechanic will say, Mamma and share a com Emma Trimunku. Say John Dramani Mahama, I imagine say Obegu NDC, and yet the ordinary Wakabia on 5 years. Juma. Send people for free, say, a minimum 2 hours. You have given in that. Now, yes, Georgina Paul, why you na I say, a Jenny. The Muslim Kunakupa Mudia, the old funny day in Juma and the Gunamani. What about the castle? We are about them less than 4 months. Yeah, the area containers 1,500 plus. And that's 1,000 plus. Now, the 10 years MPP for your criminals intelligently. Only yet to a chromeboom of Minister Botomuna or Pi Ubi Comfort. Hello, Mega.
Okay, me that's it. Hello, next caller. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yo, mpacho yenko wae.
Yo. Me kaka me ka se friend buburu kusia.
Okay, abuburu.
Buburu kusia.
Ade ebe yin said that.
Said that the American say ni Mahama bitimi, President Mahama bitimi so CB e wo MPP fo no so. She said judge no. High court judge no. Any Supreme Court judge no you mfiri ho. So when you mo mfiri ho no so mo no ho dia, wo die MPP ni dia kwa. Only down. Send you at a message or could open some the same thing almost answer to the atom.
Okay.
And to me, maybe I'm a press to say, only for the food, and almost the people for no more book on no more mass and for them to say, you say, and this is when a year container, and people for a year.
Okay. And that's the next caller. Hello, good evening. Yo, me pacho yen kwa wai.
Me did the more me kasa so.
Yo more.
One them beautiful no. Omo ya nyatum. Omo ya nyatum papa titi. You see address wa between the omo ya nyatum papa. Nanso ata di ba power no mu ye de sa no. Ina ye nyo mo lawyer ti papa pe ni awa ba be studio. Wa wuni da emra da office. Nso na dem wan. Na ja lo so no bo ni be no ye no mu yime. Amata ada Ghana no esrodum na esrodum ana.
Okay. Me das hello next caller good evening.
Hey nana ma ko we.
Nyame adom ye nko wai.
Oh ma je ben o yarfa.
Yo Ben.
Na ma se adebati na Ghana yira be nwa. Nana ma ubada be sore adetin na Ghana ayira be nwa.
Anda NDC de be ya me nwanwa.
Me see excavator makwa fa na ayira ye hu. Ma ayobo ya makwa ko na ayira ye hu. Container makwa ko 3,000. Emu 1,000 over 1,000 ayira wo Ghana ha ye hu ye. Emu 40 in wo zo ngu. En kai no don jafo metire no. Okwabia obama security fu ahwehwe container na ayira no e de ma Ghana no obo de anofa so. No hwema ye.
Me das last caller. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening. Good evening. Nyame adom.
Kasafi aklama efrem agbe.
Okay, agbe yenko.
Mr. Mampeni say, yenti agena. Su abano. Yema ko so man mo yenti su abano. Njo nti tani ma no. Yema na yira ni na se wadi yira. No so obi nti enye den se o ti oli pakulu. Na o di nyema na siri sem. Jere no always ba o man mu. O lo hu so we diska. O ti o na so Japanese dictate o man no.
Okay. Yo, yeah, that's ya da se ya wie hello ya wie abusia aha na edi sie
ya da wa se wonya bra kan ahome de nsem ni na bana wie subscribe to channel no like na share jumadi no ma afoforo ensa enkami akra e be share in the next video
Dedi kama mamena Pendream TV ase. Na so far so good. Say open online portal e wo Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, Pendream TV.